Is this where we part? Does that mean Sarah, she knew this? Is this some kind of joke? Then this played out like someone expected. But then who? Vox? That'd be great. And what would happen were I to stop fighting? What then? That doesn't sound half bad.
If you wish to become the Warrior of Light, then you must visit the world in which my master resides.
Your master? Who is this master?
The Elder Warrior of Light.
These names are so familiar to me, Vox said. This world yearns for a warrior of light. And blanks are to fulfill a prophecy to become Palamecia's hero. A blank would become the first warrior of light. However, an ancient Moogle was leading me to the home of the supposed Elder Warrior of Light.
This way.
Elder Warrior of Light?
You may already be aware, but this world once boasted someone with the title of the Warrior of Light.
Wait, what exactly do you mean by that? The prophecy said there hasn't been one yet, and that one is going to appear.
It will all be clear soon. You will meet with a man who became a hero, and became the very source of that prophecy. He was the first Warrior of Light, and the name he bore was the same as your own.
So he's my predecessor.
Not in the way that you mean it. Let me instead call him Palamecia's point of origin.
You mean a god?
No. It appears I've completely confused you.
He's Vox?
Vox plays a role necessary for Palamecia's survival.
Meaning what?
Is that question rhetorical?
I suppose it is, at that.
It has been many, many years since I have guided an aspirant like yourself.
Who else was there?
Other blanks, as eager as you are.
I mean, what did they look like?
Perhaps this comes as a surprise to you, but Moogles are wholly unable to distinguish one human being's face from another's. Still, each one of you gives off a different light, and that's how we can tell which one of you is whom.
So Mog and Moog too?
Yes, the same is true for all Moogles without exception.
That's a bit odd. I thought that all Moogles shared a consciousness.
Not all desire to do so. That's why I chose to sever my pom-pom from the collective. The pom-pom is merely a symbol, to be sure, and our real communication takes place within our hearts. So perhaps I'm not a Moogle, because I lack a Moogle's heart.
Hey, Echo. Where do you think we're going?
Don't know.
This, first warrior of light. You think he's gonna lecture me? You aren't prepared. You have to work harder.
I wish I could help, but I can't.
You sound like you're scared.
No, it's just... he wants to talk to you, not me. What if I butt in and something terrible happens?
That's true. You don't want to be responsible if things take a turn south, and they might. So then, why don't you lay low for a while, okay? I'll work everything out for myself. It'll be all right. You can trust me.
Thanks.
Still?
A rune protecting this place. My master desires to see if you are in fact worthy.
He's the one who called me here, and now he's giving me a test?
Show him the power of the warrior of light. You will lose nothing in doing so.
Is that encouragement?
You look familiar. Like another young one who came here before.
Can't you tell people apart?
The light was like yours. Please forgive me, but that light is not one that warms Palamisia. That is the light of a heretic. That fairy of yours is quieter than I expected.
She's not comfortable around strangers.
A most enlightened decision indeed.
Wait, how do you know she's being quiet? Moogles can't sense fairies, right?
Have you forgotten what I said? I may look like a Moogle, but I am not one anymore.
So you operate outside of Palamisia's laws.
Displayed great drive in vanquishing the guardians protecting this sacred place.
If a shadow can serve as a guardian, does that mean your master can take command of them?
No being can control their actions. They gave themselves into the rage they felt in combat, and their souls are obsessed with the desire to kill. All they need is a battlefield, and they will fight until they eventually succumb.
So, your master uses their replaceable husks as guardians?
As I said, all they can do is fight. You have saved them from despair by vanquishing them and gifting them with respite.
Their fight against shadows. You said they gave in, but what are they?
They are just that, no more, no less.
Are they spirits?
Not quite. They walk between life and death.
That's not an answer.
Do you have any questions for me?
What happened to the blanks who came before me?
I do not know what happened after they departed, but they did not become warriors of light. They may have been moments from defeating chaos, but that is too monumental of a task for a blank. The laws of Palamisia is that trials are an infinitely repeating loop.
Your master decided this law?
My master is the basis of this world, but not its creator. There are no gods or kings making divine proclamations from on high.
If there are no gods or kings, then who? Demons? That would explain why these laws set people up for failure.
You bring an interesting perspective to the table. Not an accurate one, perhaps, but quite interesting nevertheless.
Perhaps. Is it or isn't it? Guardian. I think I've proven myself enough to not warrant any more trials.
Fret not. This is the last.
Stop playing games. Not 5 minutes ago you said they were an endless loop.
They are. But that does not mean there are no pauses in the middle. It is only a bit farther until we finally reach my master. Path straight ahead, never left or right. To reach the place where my master dwells, the Elder Warrior of Light. He will guide you on your way.
Has he been waiting all this time just to give me a lecture? Or is this another one of your infinite trials? Maybe there's a reward of some sort.
That all depends on you. But one thing is certain. You will have become a stronger man through meeting him and listening.
But I bet it comes with a price. Like so many things here. Mentioned to me that killing Chaos would be quite a difficult task, right?
Difficult, yes. But not impossible.
So it's been done before. If that's the case, why is he still running rampant here?
Because he is part of Palamecia itself. As long as the world continues to exist, Chaos will return again. The person you are going to meet now has bested Chaos countless times.
The Warrior of Light.
He is no longer a Warrior of Light. Though the two of you shared a name, he now goes by Sid. Sid was once known as the Warrior of Light.
Mold.
Did you say something?
The smell. It's everywhere in Palamecia. The smell of mold.
Palamecia has been through a lot. Or rather, the world itself has seen countless eons. Sid waits for you just ahead.
Welcome. Come, follow me.
Just what is it that you want from me?
Quite into prying, aren't you? Yet it is evident enough that I am but an old man whose time in this lonely world is short.
Is that supposed to intimidate me or something?
I have something of import that I wish to show you. Let us talk along the way.
Why did Sid summon me? I had a pretty good idea. You could tell I'd lost heart. Everyone here would have me take up arms. Everyone. But why go through the trouble of becoming a warrior of light just to fulfill the ambitions of others? In truth, I was ready to lay down my sword when Sid sent for me. That's the law here. In Palamecia, you fight, or you're forgotten. And that's just the way it is. Sid did claim this twisted world would reveal its true nature through his tale. Should I relive his memories? Will I be willing to once again walk the path of the warrior of light?
I am most grateful to learn that you have agreed to accept my master's request.
I haven't said I'll do it yet.
It is enough that you are willing to press forward. Let me see you off on your journey.
Hey, you never told me your name.
I have renounced my ancestry. I am no Moogle. I am no one.
What about it?
It is this world's first tale. As the runes guided you once, they will do so yet again. This is my gift to he who seeks to become the warrior of light.
I've watched you trace back to my master's origins, back to the first story. I see a light inside you. It grows stronger.
Really? I don't feel any different.
I may be a Moogle no longer, but can see it. I see it shining from within.
If you say so.
Let us continue on. My master is waiting for us.
Such a shame. May he find peace and eternal rest.
Why did this happen? Why'd Mid have to die?
He was too smart for his own good. Your brother got too close to the truth.
Truth?
Are you mad? You'll get me killed too.
I'll kill you myself.
The warrior of light began not from glory, but obscurity.
Certainly not anything to write home about. Does it get better?
Though the days may have looked calm and peaceful, there was evil bubbling just beneath the surface. Where we stand now is much the same. You may find it to be still and quiet, but nothing could be further from the truth.
Is that so?
This place exists between reality and my master's memories. A land of countless battles, both amalgamated and warped in form. I hesitate to call it hell, but instead, a place for atonement. But more than that, it's also a place for a prospective warrior of light to train.
Now we're back to the endless trials.
If we are to continue down this path of memories, you must experience more personal growth and unlock your potential. But if you truly feel that you are ready for what lies ahead, then I will let you pass without any objections.
That'll do it. Let's go.
It's time for the final bout. Preparations.
Hey, you're in pretty bad shape.
I'm ready. I'm ready to fight.
Hey!
The wounds that Lord Chaos suffered in the last bout were more grievous than first thought. He will bow out of the final. And so, that makes you the victor.
We have a winner!
What wounds? He suffered nothing. Tell him I'm coming for him.
Hey!
Are you now? Are you sure that's wise?
Now then, where were we in the telling?
Some tedious goings-on in your hometown, as I recall.
You don't mince words. As you say, it was petty rivalry that first set things into motion. But it was a certain event that sent this backcountry youth down the path toward my future. The path toward becoming a warrior of light.
From everything I've heard so far, it's hard to imagine how.
Delve into my past and you'll see.
Sarah! Please! Don't do this!
That's right! Don't! This isn't your fault!
There's no other way. What are you doing here? No! Stay back! I've thought this through. I have no other choice.
My sweet Sarah, I respect your determination. But before you do something irreversible, please tell us what brought you to this precipice, as it were. Indeed, I know a little of your dilemma, but I'm afraid you've left this young man here entirely in the dark. Or shall I shed some light on matters? You pledged your hand in marriage to Lord Chaos. With all the sincerity you could muster, you pledged it. Oh, but he wanted your heart, as well as your hand. Sadly, I fear that mere words were not enough.
Words are all that I had to express the truth in my heart. And yet, Lord Chaos would not believe me. Why?
Why? The reason is obvious. You promise your love to Lord Chaos, but this emotion, love, is foreign to him.
Then tell me, what am I to do? What other choice do I have but this?
There is one bold but brilliant way to resolve this conundrum. Tell me, if you were to name the villain in this tale, who would that be? Why not just kill him?
But
Please help us!
without water, we'll all die!
We'll follow Chaos no longer!
You're our only hope!
If you make a stand, you can count on all of us to have your back.
Chaos has stolen these people's water. And Sarah, who offered to marry him, now feels death to be her only option. We face despair at every turn. But among us here, there is one whose light can banish this shadow. And his name?
I see now.
with you.
Echo, you've been awfully quiet recently. It's like you've been hiding on purpose.
No, I'm fine. I'm more worried about how Sid is running you ragged with his memories.
Yeah, his lectures do get a bit oppressive. He keeps going on and never gets to the point. I can see why his tale mirrors that of Palamecia. It's riddled with all types of secrets.
If he was the original Warrior of Light, then it would make sense for him to have a profound impact on Palamecia's future.
The original, huh? His tales. They contain names that I've come across too. Sarah, Chaos, even someone sounding like Vox. Will I end up seeing you, too?
No. You see, I'm not exactly the type of being who would create a world from nothing. Fairies are beings who help make existing worlds go round.
Well, I guess what's important is getting the old man to hurry it up. Who knows how many years and years it'll take if I run across you, too. But don't worry about me. You just take care along the way.
Hey, thanks.
I must commend your prowess in battle. My master was correct in choosing you from among the others.
You don't sound like any Moogle I've ever seen.
My pom-pom is broken. I can no longer communicate with other Moogles.
That explains the lack of clothes. Are you just holding back?
It ceased to strike me as strange many years ago. But let me try anyway. Coo, coo, coo.
Don't strain yourself. And you say that you're unable to talk with the other Moogles. At all?
No, I no longer can. Do not feel pity for me. Where one bond is severed, another is created. In my case, the bond between me, my master, and his memories. Memories of a journey filled with hope. Memories of the wind at our backs as we pressed forward. Memories of his path to become the warrior of light.
And is this the source of all the Moogles' prophecies?
I cannot say with certainty, but I think that perhaps Moogles were created to pass on the tales of hope that bring salvation to the people of Palamecia.
Created? You mean you're someone's creation?
In much the same way as Palamecia itself.
An odd answer. Yet still, a fitting one with this even odder world.
That fairy with you doesn't say much, does she? She's such an adorable little thing. I've often thought that it would be nice to hear her speak. Even just a bit.
Hey, Echo. Sounds like you've got a fan. She's not big on flattery.
That's a shame, as my words were spoken in earnest. If you ask me, I believe that your fairy is being especially timid so as not to cause you any trouble, perhaps.
If only she was this quiet all the time.
Oh, I do hope those words were not spoken in earnest. I will go and check ahead. Wait here for a moment, if you would.
He's gone, Echo.
What do you think he's checking on?
I don't think he's checking on anything. He's just giving us a chance to talk.
Maybe that's what he wants us to think, while the whole time he's out there spying on us.
You don't trust him, do you? I mean, it's usually all I can do to get you to be quiet, so not hearing a peep makes me nervous.
Were you expecting we'd all sit down to tea? You really need to take this more seriously. You're disappointed, aren't you? You can't believe Sid's origin story's just a minor scuffle in some backwater town.
I just can't picture the Warrior of Light arising from something so mundane. It's unordinarily ordinary. I'm keeping my guard up.
Good. See for yourself how the tale unfolds. Later!
I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Let us continue.
Yeah.
Perhaps your throat is parched. I would be more than happy to make some tea.
No thanks. How long have you been in Sid's service?
To tell you the truth, I really have no idea. We residents of Palamecia are not given to reflecting on the past. I know not when I came to serve at his side or where we met. I don't even know how I broke my pom-pom. I remember nothing at all.
Are you sure that you're not just saying that because there are things that you'd rather forget?
Such guile is beyond me. I live entirely in the moment, this moment. I treasure the present over fading memories of days long past.
May fortune be with you.
Ask you something.
Perhaps she won't show her face with me around.
Relax. I'm done talking with Sid. There's no need to worry anymore. Come on out. Come on. I need some fairy guidance. What do I do now?
Don't ask me that! You shouldn't listen to me!
Why not?
Because I can guide you on your path, but I can't give you the answers for which you seek.
Echo.
The fairies are a part of this world. They cannot defy its laws, even if they wanted to.
So what then? Is no one truly free in this place?
That is the way of Palamecia.
I understand. The whole Warrior of Light prophecy was meant to find a replacement for Sid? To make a hero, someone to bring hope to the people.
Your understanding is mostly correct.
Did Sid create the prophecy?
It is based on his adventure. This much is true. But he did not make the prophecy. It was Palamecia itself that did that.
You're not serious.
I assure you I'm quite serious. It was Palamecia itself that called out for a hero to bring hope to its people. Before he knew it, Sid found himself entirely at the mercy of this world. It wanted him to fight, to bring that light of hope to others, time and time again.
So Sid abandoned his old name and gave up the fight. I could do the same myself.
That gave Sid his freedom, yes. But the same would not work now, I am afraid. Palamecia is starved of hope. Turn your back on it, and it will bend the prophecy. Bend reality itself, to bring you back upon the path.
So there's no escape.
Forget that torturous tale. It's hardly worth the telling. Just do this old man one favor. Pick up your sword, stand and fight. Is that too much to ask?
What do you hope will come of this?
I hope for hope itself. Hope for this world.
It's hard to fault that.
Ah, at last you see the light.
You know I won't be free until this is finished.
Indeed.
It is up to you to face and defeat chaos. I wish you good luck.
So Sid leaves the fighting to me, while he watches on with Sarah?
No, Sarah no longer inhabits this world.
She died?
She has left. She is no longer in Palamecia. My master sent her somewhere far, far away.
Why?
He could no longer fight. And without him, there was no one to bring hope to the people of Palamecia. To hold her here would have been to trap her in a world without hope. So he let her go. Many years, decades even, have passed since then. She still sends letters sometimes.
Sid was a boy like any other. It was the trials he faced that led him to become the first warrior of light. His many battles with chaos were the spark that kindled hope in this world, or so it seems. And now, it's my turn. Do I follow in the old man's footsteps? Become a warrior of light and fight chaos one last time? I can't say. Sid defeated chaos before, but it never left this place. It falls and is reborn. What's the point in fighting? Will defeating chaos bring hope back to this world? Is that even enough? If chaos will simply rise again, well, then what's the point of hope?